Hi everyone, welcome to a See It, Love It, Buy It video. As you all know, if you follow my Facebook page, I went to Easton today and I was able to buy all of the fall candles that you see before you. There were more, but all I focused on were the new ones and the ones that from last year that smell different this year. So I have my sister Allysa here.
Hi.
She's going to give us the 13-year-old's perspective on these candles, which from our previous trips in Bath & Body Works, I can tell you is pretty entertaining. So we're just going to stop at the top of the pyramid, work our way down. If this video cuts off towards the end and you wonder what happened, it's probably because I ran out of space for the video and it cut off, which means I'll upload that part and then I'll upload the rest later. So let's start with pumpkin apple. So get a good shot of it here. Alright. And then the bottom of it reads, experience the blend of your two favorite fall scents, apple and pumpkin, enhanced by notes of cinnamon and clove. So I'm going to take... So I like this one. It makes me think of how it smells like when you walk into Joann Fabrics. Like a really cinnamony, fruity scent. I don't smell much pumpkin in it though. That's my only thing. Maybe the pumpkin's part is just to kind of play down the whole scent. So let's see what my sister Allysa thinks. You need to talk loud.
Personally, I like that it doesn't smell like pumpkin because I really don't like the smell of pumpkin.
Alright.
I think it smells good.
Alright, so that's pumpkin apple. Like I said, really like it. The pumpkin, do you think it's strong or can you even smell the pumpkin?
You can't smell pumpkin in it.
Alright, so let's go blueberry pumpkin patch. This one right here. Okay, and just so you know, I did not smell almost any of these in the store other than a couple that were pointed out to me. I grabbed, bought, left, didn't smell them. So you're getting, for the most part, first opinion on almost all of them. Alright, blueberry pumpkin patch reads, blueberries fresh from the farm are the perfect match for ripe pumpkins in this delicious autumn blend. Okay, I really don't like this one. It smells like blueberry jam with this funny, weird scent in the background, which I think is probably the pumpkin. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe a little bit like that blueberry oatmeal. Allysa, what do you think? She's making a face right now. I can't wait.
Ew, that is... It smells... I don't like the smell of blueberry at all. Like, that smells...
Alright, so this one's getting a thumbs down. Thumbs down from the Malone sisters on blueberry pumpkin patch. Don't care for it. It's probably going to be returned to the store. So let's push it over there. Next, pumpkin hayride. Now, pumpkin hayride is one of the only candles... Let me get it in the screen. Pumpkin hayride is one of the only candles that's actually testing. It's, you know, how well it does will determine whether or not it is sold nationwide. So its fate is up in the air. The back of it reads, capture all the fun of an autumn hayride in this blend of pumpkins, caramel cider, and golden oak. I'm not smelling the pumpkin much in this one either, and I'm not really smelling much of the like caramel cider. It's like the oak is really strong. It's got a really spicy, woodsy scent. I'm not sure what I think of it. Now it's Alyssa's turn.
It smells like... It doesn't even like have... Like... You smell something, but like it doesn't like... You can't name it. It doesn't smell like pumpkin.
Okay. So this one is probably a thumbs down from us as well. It's going into the most likely being returned pile. Next we have pumpkin pecan waffles. This is the one I wanted the most. I was so happy this morning when they told me that they got an emergency shipment in of it. It reads, delight in the scrumptious scent of pumpkin pecan waffles, pure maple sugar, pure maple syrup, and a touch of brown sugar. Do you think this one's going to smell good?
Yeah, I actually do.
Alright. Alright, so if you like Summer Boardwalk, it's like fall sister scent. It's not as strong. And now that I'm smelling it, honestly, I feel like I'm smelling Captain Crunch. Like it's a Captain Crunch candle. Alright, let's see what Alyssa thinks. Tell me.
Yeah, it smells like Captain Crunch. It smells like the cereal.
So this one I do love though. So
It does smell good.
pumpkin pecan waffles, it's a thumbs up. But again, I'm not really smelling any pumpkin.
You can't smell pumpkin in any of them so far.
Although they all have pumpkin in the name. Maybe the orange ones will be better. What?
Not looking forward to the carrot cake one.
Alright, so next, creamy pumpkin. You might wonder why I reviewed it, because it has been out before. It is one of the other ones that's going to be a test scent. The bottom of it reads, treat yourself to the perfect autumn indulgence with a blend of spiced pumpkin drizzled with sweet caramel and topped with warm cream. The reason I bought this one was because the associate in the store, her name's Molly, she's fabulous, very sweet, very helpful, very energetic. She said that she thinks it smells different this year than it's ever smelled before. I'll put it back in the frame. So, and I agreed with her. I smelled this one in the store. I'm going to smell it again so you get my, reaction as opposed to my remembered reaction. Alright, so in the past I thought this one smelled a little bit spicy. But this year it's like very, very sweet, very vanilla-y, very creamy. So yeah, I agree. I think it smells different this year, and that might be why it's being tested, because it's like a new fragrance formula. So let's see what my sister thinks.
I think it smells really good. I haven't liked it the past years at all. So it smells good this
Do you
year.
remember this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I can forget that one.
I'm surprised you remember that one. I'm surprised you remember any of them. Alright, anyways. So next we have pumpkin caramel latte. The reason I bought pumpkin caramel latte is because just like with creamy pumpkin, I was told it smells different this year. And I smelled it and I said, oh yeah, I think it smells different too. I like it more than last year. So the thing, I'm going to put this back in so you can look at it more. The thing about last year's was it was like sickeningly sweet. Like if you like Summer Boardwalk, it was like Summer Boardwalk on drugs. It was way too strong and just, I couldn't stand it. I felt like I was going to get it, cavity smelling it. So this year I like it a lot more. Bottom reads, gather with friends and celebrate the season with this warm, rich blend of creamy pumpkin, spiced caramel, and sweet cream. So what I like this year is it actually has a coffee scent to it. Like it smells caramely, but it smells like coffee. So, and I mean, I'm still not catching much of a pumpkin note with this one, although it's there a little, but like I said, it's a nice coffee scent. My sister wants to smell it.
It smells really good. It smells like coffee. I like coffee.
She's like, she was hugging the candle after she smelled it. So with this really happy, like, please don't take it away face. So this one is going into the keep pile.
Yes.
Alright, so now we're down to the orange ones that I'm hoping will all actually smell like pumpkin. So, pumpkin cupcake. So here's the label. Let me see, yep. So there. Bottom of this one reads, satisfy your sweet tooth with the scent of a freshly baked pumpkin cupcake covered in loads of rich buttercream frosting. I love this candle so much. I think that the pumpkin smells really great, but it's not like a fresh pulpy pumpkin because I can't stand the smell of cold pumpkin, but it's like a warm, like cinnamony type of pumpkin, and it is very sweet, but it's not overload. Let's see what Alyssa thinks.
I think it smells good, and you can smell the pumpkin, especially compared to what you could smell the rest of them.
So, pumpkin cupcake going into the keep pile. It's funny, right now we're 5 and 2. 2 returns and 5 keeps, and I might have to narrow that down. Next we have pumpkin carrot cake. This is the other scent, the third scent out of the pumpkin line that is truly actually testing. So there's no guarantee it's going to come out. If you really like the smell of carrot cake, you might want to go get it now. So let's see, just one moment. Alright, this one reads, Fill your home with the perfect blend of spiced pumpkin, rich carrot cake, and decadent creamy frosting. I don't know what I think of this one. It doesn't smell like carrot, but I've also never had carrot cake. I don't care for carrot cake. So I think it smells good, but I don't quite know what I think it smells like. It's a very light scent.
It's kind of hard to, like, can't really, like, smell it that much. Like, I can't smell it that well. Like, unless you take it out from the candle.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. I'm going to put it in my, like, maybe keep it, maybe not pile. So it's right in the middle. And we'll move on. Next is pumpkin carving. There's no doubt I'm keeping this one. I actually bought 2. There's only 1 in the frame, though, because I could only build a perfect pretty pyramid with 1 in the frame. If 2 were in it, then it wouldn't be nice. So I love the label on this one. I haven't been commenting on the labels much, but I like the labels on these. I just don't like the font. I never like this bold white font. I feel like they could do something so much nicer. But this is, I like this label a lot. This one reads, invite everyone over to enjoy the fun fragrance of making jack-o'-lanterns in this blend of pumpkin, brown sugar, and nutmeg. So I never care for this one much cold, but when it's burning, it is like the most divine thing ever. We constantly were burning it in Steven's dorm room last year and just loved it. It's a really nice cinnamony pumpkin, but it's not overly strong cinnamon, and maybe it's the nutmeg more than anything that I'm smelling. It just has this lovely, like, golden brown tone to it. I'm not sure what Alyssa will think.
Ew. I hate pumpkin so much.
Okay, so...
It kind of smells like pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie?
Filling. Not like a small pumpkin pie filling. That's what I smell.
Smells like baked pumpkin.
Yeah.
Baked pumpkin pie to me.
I don't like pumpkin pie though.
Okay.
I want the smell of it.
Well, the 13-year-old says no, but the 23-year-old says yes, so it's in the keep pile. Especially because I bought 2 of it because I knew I wanted it, so it's definitely in the keep pile. Next, roasted pumpkin butter. So this one was a test scent last year. I never smelled it. Oh, by the way, yeah, I like the label on this one too. It's really cute. I like the little, like, pumpkin man, like pumpkin snowman that's on it. So this one reads, savor the delicious fragrance of a fall treat from the local pumpkin patch. Whipped pumpkin, toasted cinnamon, and creamy vanilla butter. Okay, I really don't care for this one. It smells like... I don't know. I can't smell the pumpkin in it. It smells like something gross. Alyssa?
I don't even know what I smell in it. Like, it just smells bad.
Yeah, it's not like the worst candle in the world. I can name several that were definitely worse than this, like Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh, that was so bad. That one was so disgusting.
So, yeah, roasted pumpkin butter, it's gonna get the boot. It's going back, so return pile. Now we're down to the sweater weather collection. I have to tell you all, I was initially wrong when I said that sweater weather was White Barn. I thought it would be White Barn because it was last year when it tested, but it turns out it's part of the Bath & Body Works line, and, separate. Its entire line is separate from the White Barn. I love the labels on these ones because they're a lot more elegant. They're beautiful, and guess what? They don't have disgusting bold fonts. So, and if you hear music randomly play in the background, it's because my sister here is playing with her new iPad, so. Alright, so let's start Applewood Bonfire. Here's the label. I'm most excited about this one out of the new ones, I think. Well, maybe not. I was really excited about this one. Looking forward to it. Alright, so I forgot to read the bottom before I smelled it, so I'm going to read the bottom real quick before I share what I think. Warm up to the cozy scent of an autumn bonfire, apples, crackling bark, and fresh cut wood. Okay, if you liked the old candle fireside, not fireside marshmallow, but just fireside, this one's for you. I used to think the fireside smelled like burnt leather, and this smells like burnt leather with apples. You can smell the apples in it, I can guarantee you that, and it might smell great burnt. You know, I might keep it just to see how it burns, because I feel like I need to give candles that chance. But let's see what Allysa thinks. She's so hesitant to smell this candle.
It smells like cologne.
Okay, so Allysa says it smells like cologne. We're going to put this in the maybe pile along with the pumpkin carrot cake. Next we have Sweater Weather. I never got to smell this one last year when it tested, so I'm excited now. And I love the label. It's, if you can't see it too well, it's like a person wearing an ivory sweater holding up a handful of beautiful autumn leaves. So that's that. It reads, cuddle up with an aromatic blend of eucalyptus, juniper berry, and fresh sage that celebrates the arrival of sweater weather. Alright, so here's the thing. I know a lot of people said, oh, it's just the eucalyptus mint repackaged. I don't think so. I think that, you know, it does smell a little bit like that, but, you know, there's no mint in it, and it really has its own scent. It's like this really lovely, soft, cuddly scent. Little bit floral, but not strong. It's almost like there's a difference between, like, flowery florals and more like just green scents, and this is more of like a green scent. Let's see what Allysa thinks.
It smells like being outside, which I don't like the smell of. It smells like trees.
Alright, I'm personally going to put Sweater Weather in the keep pile. It's going to go right there. Next, as we work our way down, we have Cider Lane. So, I like the packaging for this one too. I just like all of these. They're very elegant. So, this one reads, as sweet as the trip to the local apple orchard each year, a delicious fall blend of mulled cider, warm caramel, and sweet cinnamon. So I love this one. It's still holding. It smells different from last year. Because last year smelled like caramel, apple, and autumn combined. And this year it smells like the caramel's nice and strong, but it smells like they threw a little more cinnamon in there. I really like it. I love this candle. I always have. Allysa?
I like that one. I like that one a lot. I like the smell of apples and stuff, so it smells good.
Alright. I love the very, very lengthy descriptions that the 13-year-old is giving. What?
If we're talking about Starbucks, I'd be like, okay, now I can, like, completely describe this drink inside and out.
Okay, so maybe you'll get some type of a Starbucks review from us one day. Who knows? So, alright, moving on. 2 left. You know what? I'm actually going to do Cider Doughnut last because Tailgate, I don't have high hopes for. I'm expecting that I'm not going to like Tailgate. I simply bought it because it's new, and I fully expect that it's going to land its butt in that return pile. So, Tailgate. If you can't read the label too well or see it too well, it's, you know, like a bunch of guys playing football in jeans and rugbies and stuff. So, it reads, capture all the fun of tailgating on a fall afternoon in a blend of rich hickory, football leather, and a touch of moss. Alright, so I don't care for this one. I can't really... I mean, it smells a little bit fresh and a little bit cologne-y, but it smells like leather. Let's see what my sister thinks of the football scent, which, by the way, she's a cheerleader, so...
It smells like a football. Definitely smells like a Definitely smells like a football.
Alright, so that one's off to the side. And finally, last but certainly not least, Cider Doughnut. There's the label. And I love the color of the wax. If you can see, it's this like lovely golden color. It reads, indulge in the fragrance of a beloved baked treat with a blend of freshly picked apples, cake donuts, and a hint of cinnamon. So I really, really like this one. The cinnamon's not that strong, which I like because some of Bath & Body Works scents are like all cinnamon and some of them are like next to no cinnamon. So this is great, very strong on the apple and the cake donut, light on the cinnamon, which I'm really enjoying. It's definitely a keeper. And let's see what Allysa thinks.
This one's my favorite. Besides the latte one, that one smells really good.
So, I'm just noticing, I'm not happy. There's a little bit of dripped wax on the outside of this one. I'm not too thrilled about that, but hey, it happens.